Before I begin, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the ending of The Collector, who just didn't make this list. Such an amazing ending and such an underrated movie. Anyways, let's start this list. The film would just beat The Collector. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. One of the most bone-chilling endings of all time. Say what you want about this movie, but the performance of Tom Atkins at the end and his screams are incredible. And let's not forget the amazing soundtrack.
If it goes out, it means the death of millions of people, everyone watching. Don't you understand that? Well, say it's a bomb, then say whatever you want. Say whatever you like, just get it off the air. Please, No, I can't prove it. You've got to believe me. Take it off the air now, please. You've got to. It means...
Please excuse the interruption. We're having technical problems. Please stand by.
It's time.
We are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Dark masks, gather round your TV set. Put on your masks and watch. All witches, all skeletons, all jack-o'-lanterns.
The third commercial, it's still on, please. Take off the third channel, it's still running. Stop it, please, for God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time. You've got to, please, stop it now, turn it off. Stop it.
In my opinion, the most cruel horror movie ending ever made. Eden Lake. After Jenny and Steve get harassed by teenagers, the teens start to up the game and decide to torture them, which leads to Steve's death. Jenny thinks she's finally safe, but no, she ends up in the house of the parents of one of the teens. No happy ending for you. By the way, don't watch this movie if you get emotional fast, because I have seen a lot of brutal horror movies, but this ending is truly haunting and will stuck with you.
Just put in a shot.
You might recognize this movie from another list I made, Cabin Fever, one of the greatest twists ever made and the funniest shit I have seen in a horror movie.
So, what's the fox urine for?
Oh, that's for foxes.
What's the rifle for?
Oh, that's for niggers. Okay, let's see. Let me see, get those sandwiches now. I think we're about ready to get all out of here. That's $56 even. Okay. Is anything else I can do for you, friend?
No, I think that's,
Thank you. Y'all have a good vacation now.
You too.
Come back in to see me.
The cover of Swing Low is also too fucking good.
Mighty fine. Grab a cup, boys. This round's on me.
that, honey. It looks like it's brand new.
Yeah, well, man.
Hi,
well,
my
thank
niggas.
you.
How are you?
What's up, nigga? What you doing? Where you been, man? Where you been?
Now, I can't do it myself.
Can you believe that the guy who directed the original Justice League wrote his masterpiece? Yeah, me neither. To be fair, he did have help in Do Goddard, and I mean, he made one of the greatest shows of all time. The Cabin in the Woods. If you have not seen this movie, skip this part, because I can only recommend this film. It's fucking hilarious. But it also has one of the best endings ever.
You were right. Humanity. It's time to give someone else a chance. Giant evil gods. I wish I could have seen it. I know. That would have been a fun weekend.
Another familiar face, I Saw the Devil. The greatest revenge movie there is, and we don't get it until the very end in one of the most satisfying horror movie deaths. The acting of both Lee Byung-hun and Choi Min-sik is what makes this ending even better. I made a whole video about this film. Martyrs, one of the most disturbing movies ever made. The premise of this movie is a cult who try to discover life's biggest mystery, what comes after death. But in search for the answer, they do whatever it takes. They believe there's only one way of finding this out, by torturing someone to the point of death. We're not talking about a near-death experience or when people are clinically deaf for seconds or minutes. They think that by torturing someone so much that their body is already dead, but their mind is still on this planet. So they torture Anna, which includes skinning her alive as the final stage. She's able to tell the cult leader what she saw. The fact that you can interpret this scene in so many ways is what makes this so good. We actually don't get an answer.
Il y a donc quelque chose.
Bien sûr.
C'était clair.
Limpide.
Et précis.
Ça ne souffrait aucune interprétation, Étienne.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Étienne?
Mademoiselle?
Sauriez-vous imaginer ce qu'il y a après la mort?
Ça va, mademoiselle?
Sauriez-vous?
Non, mademoiselle, je...
Doutez, Étienne.
I called this the second worst horror movie fate. The Mist. After battling unexplainable creatures in the supermarket, what they believe is the end of the world, they manage to make it to a car to escape. David Drayton has to kill his friends and his own son because they believe it is over for all of them. But he only has 4 bullets left, so he decides that he will live. Just for seconds after to realize that if he waited a bit longer, they would have all survived. We start the top 3 with an absolute classic, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Sally has to go to hell in this movie, but she manages to escape from Leatherface and his depraved family. God, I love this ending. One of the scariest movies of all time, Whack. Angela finds herself stuck in an apartment full of infected who want to kill her. Her cameraman gets killed by a nightmare-fuel creature, and all she can do is try to find the camera in the pitch-black room. Terrifying scene, and a masterpiece of a film.
Pablo, grábalo todo. Por tu puta madre.
Some of you will have guessed what movie made the #1 spot. The greatest horror movie twist ever. Saw. Dr. Gordon and Adam wake up in a room chained to a pole. One dead guy in the middle with a tape recorder. They listen to it and realize they've been kidnapped. They try to figure out why and who actually did it. The movie makes it out to be that Zapp, a helper in Dr. Gordon's hospital, is responsible for all of it, but it wasn't him.
Hello, Mr. Hindle. Or as they called you around the hospital. Zapp, I want you to make a choice. There's a slow-acting poison coursing through your system, which only I have the antidote. Will you murder a mother and her child to save yourself? Gordon's time is up.
Mrs. Gordon!
Listen carefully, if you will. There are rules. What's the rules?
All hail James Wan and Leif Whannell. And thank you to Charlie Closer for composing the best horror movie soundtrack as well. This is truly the greatest horror movie ending of all time.
Key to that chain is in the bathtub.
He's a very interesting person. His name is John. Has an inoperable frontal lobe tumor.
Sick from the disease eating away at me inside.
Sounds like our friend Jigsaw.
I'm sick of people who don't appreciate their blessings.
Looks like our guy likes to book himself front row seats to his own sickly dreams.
Hello, Paul, Amanda, Zapp, Adam, Dr. Gordon. I want to play a game. Most people are so ungrateful to be alive. But not yet. Not anymore.